All right, my friends, we are at the Sanctuary. This is a thrift store in Homosassa I have never been to, so I'm unsure what we might find, what the prices are. I have Dalton with me, and at the Sheriff's Ranch, they told me there could be some good stuff here. So let's go see what we can find, and all of this is going to be for sale for you. Alright, so always look at those sale signs when you first walk in the door. They had a ton of stuff here. So I'm first hitting the front wall. I've never been here before, so it is a little overwhelming. I saw this Native American doll, which looked pretty cool, but they wrote on it in Sharpie on leather. So that was a definite no-go, as well as the $11.50 price. So at this point, I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to find anything for resale. Again, this is our first trip here. I was looking at the picture frames. I always am hoping I find those miniature Victorian frames in a thrift store. I never have. I have gotten all of mine off auction, but I was hoping. That was a little, it said it was a UF throw, but it I think was more like fabric. And then here is a bunch of silver plate items. Now these candlesticks look very Victorian to me. They did have a sticker on them, so I could run some comps, and I am going to look them up because I'm not familiar with the brand. I had to kind of tilt it there in the light to be able to read it, and there was a pair of them there, so I got my phone out, and they were Zodaks. And I looked up Zodaks and looked for sold. I think they were only $2 a piece, but there weren't a ton of them sold, and the ones I saw sold were at lower price, so I did leave those there. And I do occasionally pick some up just to see if there are markings. They had a lot of Halloween stuff, but we are kind of pushing it with Halloween right now because it is getting kind of close. So I'm more looking at fall and Christmas items. Now up here I did see this really cool pottery piece, but it was a studio pottery, and again, those are a little harder to list, and I am not trying to get stuff that is hard for you guys to list. I'm getting stuff that I hope is easy for you to list and sell fast and make a profit on. This store is just massive, and if you see their back room there, it is massive as well. They probably have twice what they have out there, which is a little crazy. Always check irons. There are a few brands that sell high. Bernina is one that I believe it's Bernina that sells high. So I am looking to see if there are any holiday towels there. There were not. And as I said in the last video, with these Afghans, I have to think they would sell for a very high price to justify the cost of shipping them to you. Since I am thrifting for you, not for myself, I have to take shipping into consideration. So unless we come across a really special crocheted blanket, we probably will not be picking it up. Dalton is very enamored. There was a big mirror in the corner. That is what he's pointing to. And I think everything in here is 50% off. I saw this doll. I've never seen this style. I think it's made to sit on the table where the dress splays out. It was only $2, but for some reason I just was not feeling it, so I left that there. That cup said "Go Ask Dad." I love that cup. That's why I showed it. So again, an overwhelming amount of stuff. I always look in household stuff. If you see big name brands, sometimes discontinued cleaning products can sell for really big money. So definitely keep an eye out there. And again, I'm not checking a lot of dishes just because of the shipping expense, unless I see something spectacular. Dalton is counting the lights. There are 3 lights on the ceiling. We are checking out this teapot. Teapots are another thing some can be extremely valuable, so I always look at them. He is obsessed with the ceiling lights. Not sure why. They had a bunch of vases over there. All did look like they were cheaper made. That is why I kind of passed over them. They had some prints down there on the floor, but none really caught my eye. And we are looking over here to see if we do see anything. And the only thing that kind of caught my eye here is this rose. I believe it's like a tea light holder. Looked really interesting, but it didn't feel that well made. I was gonna get this, and then I saw that chip on the side, so I decided to put it back. That would probably sell for about 15 to 20, and they do sell better if they are in pairs. Now this brass candlestick holder was only $3. I did try and comp some pineapple brass candle holders, and it doesn't look like they sell very well, and I did comp after the fact, so I am glad that I left that one behind. And here we are looking at the linens. I love, love, love these placemats here. They were really pretty, but there were only 2. And I really do try and get 4 placemats when I pick up placemats. And most of these, unfortunately, were in sets of 2 or 3. So you see me counting. And again, this is another set of 3. It was like 3, 3, 3. That's all I saw that day, were sets of 3. Now that Tinkerbell Sleeping Bag is something, if I didn't have to ship, that I would pick up for myself to sell if I needed inventory. And always look at your linens. Vintage, new, and packaged linens can sell for hundreds of dollars. I saw this little cherry set, but it actually felt like it was definitely something newer, and it actually felt cheaply made. Now if that was vintage, I would have picked that up. I'm just eyeballing here to see what stands out to me, and what I see is here, these are all new and packaged. These curtains look really expensive. Now the price says $25 on them, but if somebody needs that matching curtain, sometimes they will pay more. So what we are going to do is see if we can actually find this on the phone. So I put in the size, which is 50 by 84. I put flax linden, but I left this in because there were no flax linden, but the Pottery Barn linen flax curtains sell for $100, $89, one panel. So if you see Pottery Barn flax linen, pick them up because they will sell. But I could not find any linden tree, so I did decide to leave those there. And then I saw these crocheted pot holders, but the colors weren't really popping to me, so I did decide to leave those there. I love this little cart with all the baskets. It was so cute. And then this vase was kind of cute, but it actually had a sticker on it from like Dollar Tree or something like that. This is a cute little trinket box. This one was not any name brand, so I did decide to leave that. And then I saw these bins. Look at this cute little reindeer dog sweater. Winter is coming. It was only $1. Dog clothes sell. We picked that up. And then there was this cute little dog Santa outfit. This one I comped after the fact, and they sell for about 15 to 20. I was hoping it would sell for 25, and it still might if you hold on to it till Christmas, but if you want to get rid of it fast, I would probably price it at about $20, which is still about triple what you will be paying me for it, so not horrible. And then there was another dog sweater, but this one actually seemed like it had some pulls and had been worn a little more, so that one I did decide to leave behind. Look at the pet items. You would be surprised what some people will pay on items for their pets. Look at this wall of baskets. There are like baskets everywhere. This one up top caught my eye, and I took it down. You'll see it here in a second, and I really love it. Tell me if I should have went with my gut instinct, which was to get it. It was really nice metal palm trees on the side open, and it really felt well made. It was only $2, but I did decide to put it back. Because of the size of it, it might have made my box go into an oversized box. Dalton is seeing the mirror again. He loves the mirror. the mirror and the lights. He likes things on the ceiling. Now, take note to the left. Right there is a Snowman blow mold, which is excellent for resale. But of course, I cannot ship you a Snowman blow mold. So we did leave that there. And a very nice lady who checked out in front of us actually grabbed it. It was not there for very long. This vase was iridescent. It was so pretty. I turned it over and was like, what? $25? Okay. Not sure why. Maybe they know something I don't. But I was not going to pay $25 for that vase. So I always pick through and look at the knickknacks just to see what I can find. And this little mouse was cute. That was like studio ceramics type thing. You see Dalton? He's rubbing his eyes. He woke up early to go with me this morning. I liked that figurine, but I did decide to put it back. I love those little drawers there. I would have loved to get them for me, but I didn't have room in my car. This tray has like the crackled glass on the bottom. It's global views, but it was $4, and I think it would probably only sell for about $20, so we did decide to leave that there. I love the ship in the box. This is something that if I had room for inventory, I probably would pick up, sit on the shelf, let it look pretty until it sells. But we do not have room. So we are going to look through the Christmas stuff here and see what we see. And those geese up top probably would be good for resale, but not for me to ship to somebody. Now, Sango, I've sold a lot of bird ones. This pair of candle holders was $2. I did not comp them in the store. I comped after. And it looks like they should sell for about $15 to $20. And with Christmas coming up, I think if you put sled and snowman and candlestick holder and maybe Christmas decor, that those should sell here coming up shortly. This train, I think, was made to look old. So it said the Zigzag Comic Express. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't really old and it, being made to look old. So I am going to pull out my phone and comp this one just to be safe. And you can see here they sell for like $10 to $13. There are 68 listed, and there are sold, but they're selling pretty low, so not much room for profit there. And this poinsettia is marked Yankee Candle. A lot of the Yankee Candle crackle glass stuff has sold well for me. The little one they had marked at $5, and the big one they had marked at $1. Not sure why, but I did pick up the big one. I think this should sell for $20 to $25, possibly even more, because some of the poinsettia crackle glass is priced up to like $40 and $50. So whoever gets this definitely needs to research it to make sure you get the most out of it, because Christmas is coming, so you definitely want to take advantage of that. This little reindeer was cute, but he was pretty heavy and he wasn't marked, so I wasn't sure how he would do. Look at all the china. I am not in the market for china, and I cannot ship you a whole china set, so we did decide to pass the china. Now, here we are at more placemats. After I look at the candlesticks. Sorry, I got out of order. These candlesticks were 25 cents. They weren't marked, and I wasn't sure how well they would do. There were 3. If I were to pick those up, I probably would have just picked up 2 of the 3 to sell as a set. And this tapestry placemat with the scarecrow was so cute, but there was only one. So I rarely pick up one placemat. I occasionally, if they're really cute, would pick up 2. I would have gotten that if there were 2. And then I was just checking out these towels. Again, more trying to gear towards fall here. This little hay bale was so cute. I thought about getting that for my house. And then they had a whole basket of Cricut cartridges. I was looking for possibly Disney or something like that. Those are typically your ones that will sell higher. I did run some comps on them to see. And what I do is I look it up and then I filter the sold from highest to lowest, because I want to see what those higher selling ones are. And unfortunately, when I did the sold, there were some that sold as high as $30, but even at $30, paying $8 was just a little too much. So we did not get any of those cartridges. Now, those purses in the case were very, very overpriced. I think they were all $25 to $30, the Vera Bradley included, which that is actually above retail. Now, again, cute placemats, and there were 3 of them. That's the theme of the day, 3 placemats. Not sure why. Could not find 4 placemats this day for anything. And there are some cute tablecloths. I actually didn't really look through those, but that plaid green, red, white, and gold would probably sell well. I did see some towels up top. And if you see here, they give away 1 package of food. Now, look, it's a K for cat. If only I carried small, little, glittery backpacks, it would be perfect. But I do not. I only carry a crossbody purse to put my GoPro on, in case you don't know. If I'm not recording, I'm not wearing a purse. Now, I was looking at these shoes. Those were a little cheaper made. And then, the find of the day, my friends. Down on the bottom is this gorgeous pair of Merrells. None of the Merrells I have got have sold under $50, and they all have sold in less than a week, and these are $5. I thought they were $55. I really did, because there were 2 5s. But when I got up to the counter, they said they were only 5. So, $5 for some amazing Merrell shoes that will sell really fast. We will definitely put them in their cart. Now, coming up here, you're going to see another pair of shoes that I looked at, and I probably should go with my gut a little bit more, and I did not. I did not notice till I did this recording. So these here say Fit Flop on the bottom. They were $3, and those actually sell for $25 to $30 used. So should have picked those up too, and this box would have been a little sweeter, but I did not know that brand, and I unfortunately left them there. So if they are there when I go back, I will know to pick them up. I do like this thrift store. It is big. Their prices are decent, and there's a ton of stuff. So we definitely will be going back to this thrift store. This is the Sanctuary in Homosassa, Florida. Now, I did look up Ricas. Some of them sell for $20 to $25, but they wanted $8 for those. And we are just going to cruise the shoes. I typically, in my reselling career, have not done a ton of shoes, but I have started looking, and that's because you can find some high dollar shoes once you learn some of those brands. Like, I knew those Merrells right away. Unfortunately, I didn't know the Fit Flops. Now, there are a ton of men's dress shoes here, and I probably should have looked a little closer at those, but unfortunately I didn't. So we are going to check out some purses here, just checking to see if these are branded and what they have. We already know they have a little glittery K backpack, but we did not get that. There were a lot of people at the purses right then, so we decided to take a peek at their little boutique aisle. Sometimes stuff surprise you. All clothing is $1 unless it is boutique here. They really honestly did not have that much clothing for the size of the store that it was. Now, the jeans, they have a lot of these marked at like $8 and $12, which would be a great buy if you were buying for yourself. Unfortunately, when you're buying for resale, it just was not enough money, unfortunately. Now, these were Tampa Bay Bucks polos, and there were 3 brand new, but they wanted $10 and they were size small. So that definitely was a hard pass. All right, Dalton is pointing. He wants that little Tykes grill. So I actually was kind of curious to see if that little Tykes grill would sell for any money. So we are looking it up here to see if it will sell for anything. And it looks like it actually sells for like 20 bucks. I think they had it at 5. So not too horrible of a deal, but Dalton doesn't need a grill. And their plush were priced really high. This Dumbo was $8. Definitely way too much to be able to make a profit on that. And they had a Mickey that was $8 as well. Dalton, of course, sees tons of stuff. Okay, the people have left the purses. We can now look at the purses again without people everywhere around us. So I noticed this unicorn. This is a insulated lunchbox. And now I am looking because it has a Betsy Johnson strap. But typically Betsy Johnson is marked. And I don't see Betsy Johnson on it anywhere. But that's a really cute, people are into unicorns. It's in new condition insulated tote, so I did pick that up. I paid $5. This little Tommy Hilfiger purse, it probably would have been okay. It would probably sell for about 15 to 20, but with me needing to double what I'm paying, I thought that would be too high. But look at this beaded purse, $3. The inside is absolutely immaculate, so you know I picked that up. That one should sell, I would say, between $35 and $40, so that one will be a great flip. Gold beaded is excellent. I was trying to see if there were any more. A lot of times if you find one of something, you will find more. But down here, this Bagolini is actually a pretty good brand for purses. You're going to see here in a minute. I comped them out and it was only $2. I'm checking it out. It is in like new condition. It honestly doesn't look like it was ever even used. So let's look at the comps. And you will see here, and the sell-through rate is actually pretty decent on Bagolini. And I found one actually later in the day, but it was priced higher. Look at this, $27, $20, $25. So for $2, we definitely picked up that Bagolini. I like this purse, but it felt really cheap when I picked it up. So I did decide to leave that one there. And then I was trying to look through the wallets. This little mesh one was kind of cute, but it felt cheaply made once I actually had it in my hands and picked it up. And then, of course, Dalton thought he needed the washing machine, so we had to look at that real quick. Now I am walking along the back wall just because the store has everything everywhere. Now, for myself, if I wasn't reselling this to you, I would probably look a little closer at the artwork. However, that's something, once you get into double shipping, there's not going to be much room for profit. This store has gorgeous, gorgeous furniture, as you see, some amazing pieces. So once I get room, if I think about flipping furniture again, I might actually come here to see about picking up some furniture pieces. Now, there are a lot of stockings here on the back of the couch. This one was really cute, but I typically like to pay $1 for stockings, and this one was priced at $3, so I did decide to put that one back. And then you're going to see something I really debated on getting, and I did check the comps. The comps do look okay. This is a vintage hand-stitched Santa Pling golf pillow, and it was $2 with the red velvet on the back. They sell for about $20 to $30. But it was so big it would take up a lot of spot in our box. That's why I decided not to. Now, again, they have more stockings laid all over the back. This Snowman one looked really nice, but when I picked it up, it was super thin. That's why I put that one back. And here are more stockings. I always look at the stockings. With Christmas coming, you can sell most of them for about $15 to $20. This one was $1 as well, but again, it felt really thin and cheap, and that's something I want. Thick tapestry stockings if I'm going to pick them up and sell them for $20. I don't want to sell somebody something really, really thin. So let's see. And now we're in the aisle between all the furniture. I think this place probably is like 60 to 75% furniture. They have quite a bit of furniture here. And these were really cute. They weren't branded, but they only wanted $2 for that. It was Studio Pottery. And this is what I was talking about, the reindeer. Sometimes I forget my order. I'm sorry. But if you see these out, I feel like you could probably sell that set for about $30 if you keyworded it. All right, so here is the haul from this store. I got this awesome beaded purse for $3. And then I got this Bagolini for $2. So the beaded purse, I would probably price at $35 to $40. You might even do $50 your best offer. And then the Bagolini should sell for $20 to $25. I got these really cute Snowman candle holders by Singo, which has done very, very well for me. And then this reindeer dog sweater, the insulated unicorn lunch tote. I paid $5. It should sell for about $25. These Merrells are definitely the home run here. I paid $5, and none of the Merrells I have got have sold for under $50, and they've all sold in 24 hours. So this is your kicker here. This is a Poinsettia Yankee candle, which is probably retired. These typically sell for about 15 to 20 pretty fast. And that one was $1. And then I got this cute, this is a brand new Williamstown dog Santa outfit. I think this will be 25, possibly even more. So for everything here, I paid $25. So this will be $50, and shipping will probably be about $12 on this. This one is not going to be too heavy. We're up so high. Hi. It's a really big slide. We found this park on the way to the thrift store. All right, go down, buddy. Whoa! Whoa! You want to do it again?